Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today is episode 3 of your Detroit Red Wings franchise mode. As in today's episode, we're going to be going into a very big draft for the Detroit Red Wings, as right now we own the 3rd overall spot. We don't know what's going to be happening once we win the lottery. Hopefully, we don't know what's going to happen when the lottery happens, if we're going to be maybe getting the Laugh Rain sweepstakes, or maybe Andre Syorkin, or maybe even Caleb Vance. We'll have to see who we pick with our first overall selection, which is kind of these kind of two guys I'm going to be aiming for, is Andre Syorkin and Vance. If we win the lottery, then perfect. We're going to be picking Laugh Rain to kind of go up on that first line alongside a Larkin and Mantha. But right now, I would love to aim for Andre Syorkin. Why? Great puck mover, shutdown ability, perfect defenseman for the Detroit Red Wings for the future of this team. Kind of like a future Nicholas Lidstrom, right? And that's the way that I'm kind of aiming for with Andre Syorkin. But for right now, we're going to focus on getting to the draft, as what a season we had. Dylan Larkin and Anthony Mantha were absolute gods out there on the ice. Were one of our best lineups with Robbie Fabro, which we're going to be continuing that lineup into next year. They were absolutely deadly. Same with Tyler Bertuzzi. Honestly, we only need a couple more improvements until this Detroit Red Wings team, I feel like, could really be an explosive team. The way that we've seen our AHL team really fucking blow apart. Like, Mort Snyder had a great season, 41 points in 73 games in his very first AHL season. This was his first season in North America. Absolutely lethal. Forward-wise, you had Phillips Zadino have a great year, 66 points in 73 games, led the AHL in goal scoring. Tyler Heroes had a great year as well. Then you can't even forget about Michael Rasmussen. We have a lot of great prospects that are going to be jumping up in this next season. I'm really excited about the way that this team's gonna look. Of course, we're gonna need to improve upon the defensive way and get that improved more. But once we get that improved, and once we get some better players kind of hit the team, I think we could definitely be looking a lot better. But let's see if our AHL team made it into the playoffs. Yes, they did. So let's focus on the AHL team, and let's get this team ready to go for their first playoff encounter. Right, we did have one of the prospects, I think, up. So we're going to send down whoever we need to go back down into the AHL to play some hockey. So someone like Turgeon, Timoshov, he's on a two-way deal. I wouldn't mind him going back down there. How about Fabro and Perlin? I don't want to send those guys down because they're on a one-way deal. But that's practically all we could really send down to the AHL. So we'll send those two guys down. They will go and play some AHL time and play for the Grand Rapids and hopefully improve the team a little bit. Is from what we're hoping that those guys add some extra depth to the team. And I think right now we're losing Philip Zadino. He's not in the lineup right now. Oh, fuck. Why you give it to Abdelkader? What's the point of doing that, you dumb motherfuckers? Like, you're just ripping it off a kid that could totally fucking be our assistant captain right now. So keep it on him, you dumbasses. Stop lowering my fucking chemistry. Like, what the fuck are they thinking they're doing? Like, the assistant coach is like, yeah, I'm ripping you gotta make the decision with me, motherfucker. Ask me before you do that dumb of a move, okay? Like, Jesus Christ. So get Zadina back in the lineup. Get him back in there. Perfect. That is looking like some deadly ass lineups here for the Grand Rapids. So let's see. Oh yeah, totally. Okay, so we are right now in the first round of playoff action. We have a 1-1. Is it tied 1-1? We have the series lead 2-1. So Grand Rapids, come on boys, let's pull this fucking championship home here, boys. This is a very young looking team, and I feel like we could definitely bring this championship home for sure. We're a good-looking team in the AHL. That's without a doubt. Big win there, and we won the first round against Milwaukee as we got past that series. We got to go up against San Antonio now. Let's pull away. I think this is Florida's affiliate. Hopefully we can kick their ass, but 2-in-a-row games already lost. Big win there against San Antonio, but we're losing injuries. Timoshov, we're dropping fucking dead bodies left, right, and center right now. It just seems like we cannot stay healthy, but we got Chase Pearson back in lineup. Mort Snyder's back in there. Big win, and we make a fucking comeback even with injuries down. Timoshev being gone from the lineup, we were able to make a comeback back into the series. What a little bit of a comeback there for the team. See, this Grand Rapids team, if we are able to win a championship like now, this is going to show some huge improvements for the future of this club. It really is. It's going to show a lot of future pieces to this team, as we lost there against Stockton in 6 games. I think that is. Yep. Damn, man. That was a hard-fought series. 6 games we got beat out in. Philip Zadina led the team in points for the AHL club. I mean, that's great to see. That is great to see from the boys that we're having some leading goal scorers right now, right? I mean, that's absolutely fucking perfect. Let me just make this a little bit more level for you guys. Make it look a lot better and hopefully in the video. But tier heroes, yeah, see, these are 2 future guys for this team, and I'm excited that we're going to be able to use those 2 guys for next season. Not just that, Mort Snyder, like, this entire team was just, it's a great looking team, and I'm excited for the future of this team, and for the fact that how good we did in the AHL. I mean, that's just going to translate how well we do in the NHL next year. Stockton Heat, they won the Calder, which is well deserved to them. They deserved that championship. They played great. And the Detroit Red Wings, 2nd overall pick. Let's go. The Detroit Red Wings, we win our lottery of our own because we were looking at Syorkin, and you know what? We got him, boys. So Syorkin, unless LA picks Syorkin first, but I'm guessing they're going to be picking LaForraine. That's my guess, that they're going to be picking LaForraine. They jump up from 4th to 1st. So Henrik Zetterberg, of course, retires. Same with Frans, and nothing really to talk about. Just a couple of fucking guys that were salary cap guys on the team leaving the team. So Detroit, practically no goalies. It's 3 of our forwards, Zetterberg, Franzen, and Bratziak. So let's continue on here. Detroit Red Wings. Okay, for Yurka. Zetterberg has become a scout now. Perfect. Awesome. Let's get to the draft here, boys. I don't think we're going to have to really wait any longer. We'll check out the awards, see who won. So Philly won the Stanley Cup, so congratulations to them. Chicago were presents. They were going up against Chicago, so it was a nice little rematch, and Philly got the payback. Ovi, Art Ross winner, and he won the Hart Memorial too. James Norris goes to PK fucking Subban. That is another universe. Lady Bing goes to Backstrom. Calder goes to Quinn Hughes. Conn Smythe, Voracek. Vezina goes to Andre Vasilevsky. Same with the William M. Jennings. Bill Masterson goes to Jamie Alexiak. Reed wins to Jack Adams. Congratulations to him. I mean, he fucking really built that team up. Frank J. Selke goes to Ryan O'Reilly, Ted Lindsay Ovechkin, and Maurice Rocker-Richard, as it seemed like Washington practically brought home every hardware but for the Stanley Cup. So, let's jump right into the draft. We're not going to wait any longer. We're going to get right into it. LA really does want to trade away their pick, and I understand. So, I don't think we're going to make any deals. I feel like we have to build from within. I think this is a team that we're going to build from within. With every pick that we make, we need to make a smart pick. Because I feel like I want to go long term with this team. I want to be able to win a franchise. Like, well, not what we did with Quebec. Like, Quebec, we signed a lot of quick free agencies right off the get-go, and we made the team as best as we could right off the get-go. And I think this team, we have to be slow, make smart moves, and Alexis Laforaine goes 1st overall to the Los Angeles Kings, which means the Detroit Red Wings are on the clock. So, we were either thinking Sierpkin or Caleb Vance. Caleb Vance had a career year in the USA. I mean, that's a pretty good amount of points, 122 points for this type of kid. Magic hands, Michael Galot. You're really putting it in a hard stone for me right now, because Sierpkin, great fucking defenseman, and you can see by the stats that he had in the Russia League, 21 points, and this could be a potential guy that could maybe get you 70, 80 points. Like, I mean, this could be a potential leading offensive defenseman for the Detroit Red Wings, which I fully believe in my pick. We need a good defenseman. We need a franchise-looking defenseman. We got a Dylan Larkin already in Mantha. I think we could use a franchise-leading defenseman for your Detroit Red Wings. Andre Sierpkin, welcome to the Detroit Red Wings as we pick you up 2nd overall. Welcome to the Detroit Red Wings. So let's see if we can get another pick. I wouldn't mind doing another pick here for the boys. Now we are going to have to make a trade, and we're going to have to trade away somebody that was big to us this year. Bertuzzo, Fabro, Timoshov jumped up. Jesus. He's really looking like a good player. Perlini. We already have a lot of snipers. I don't think I wouldn't mind letting open some more room for players like Tabor Heroes and stuff like that to kind of jump into the team. Plus, Perlini's defensive stats are shit. We could get rid of one little piece of the team. So then a 2nd and a 3rd. something that they like in Perlini, a nice young guy. Gives us some more depth to the team. We add a couple picks to that. We maybe add maybe another second. Sorry guys for all the noise going on right now. There's just a bunch of shit going on upstairs. I feel like this is very uneven because like Perlini, he's been a sketchy fucking player. He hasn't really had a good. I mean, 45 points is a career year to me, and I think you put him on a good fucking squad. I think Perlini could really excel, and we're giving him a ton of picks, So will that go through? No, it does not. They want extra salary cap. Okay. So we'll just deal with what the picks we got this draft. I already kind of tagged up a couple of guys. We will come back to our pick. But Caleb Vance, 81 overall sniper. We already had a Mantha, and I felt like Caleb Vance would have been perfect. But we already had some good forwards. Pjorkin, Maya, Punarava. I mean, that's not a bad pick for St. Louis. Spalling, not too bad. Raymond, we got a bunch of elite picks that go all the way up here. Even to Tim Stetzel, who went to Carolina. Verbiev, Savage. Wow, there's some fucking huge picks in this first round there. And then it kind of tails off near the ending. But now it's our pick as Kenny Goulet and Williams went. Now it's our pick. So let's see what we got. Poirier, we got Lance Rouse. Nothing really I see that could be big, but Hendrix Lapierre, we'll pick him up. I know he's a medium top 6. There we go. Hendrix Lapierre, welcome to the Detroit Red Wings, as that's another big pick added to the Detroit Red Wings. Now we're going to be going after some potential players. I was already scouting this guy out. Another power forward for the team, and Kyle Dillon. Won't be ready for another 5 years, but I mean, he's ready to fucking be drafted. So I think that's a guy that we're definitely going to be picking up here early on is Kyle Dillon. Medium elite, 52 overall, someone to grow in the future for the Detroit Red Wings. Maybe a future deadly name for the team is from what I'm hoping. And then this guy, Len Burrell, we'll pick him up too. Let's see if we can get some luck on the team. Medium top 4. We're getting some really good picks here. The past 4 picks have been some really successful picks for the Quebec for the Detroit Red Wings. I mean, we've been getting some very good picks coming into the team. So let's hope that we could continue that little bit of success that we're having right now. As Jan Mysak usually is rumored to be pretty good, and I think he's even pretty good in this game. Yep, medium top 6, boys. Look at the picks that the Detroit Red Wings are pouring in right now. We're getting some lucky picks going on right now. I'm actually happy with the way that this kind of draft is panning out for us. We're getting some good solid picks. Kravchenko, that's another good guy maybe to pick up for the team. Low top 6. I mean, it counts. Not the greatest pick in the world, but to me, it certainly counts. You know what? 2 picks. I mean, it's not the greatest picks in the world, but I'll take that. We can get rid of some of our picks later on. I mean, we have so many fucking picks right now in this draft. We are loaded up. Sergei Alexandriov. Sure, we'll pick another defenseman. Might as well. Another Russian. Medium top 4. Probably not going to pan out to be anything good since he's a 49 overall. But you never fucking know. You never know. Could be somebody that we could look in the future. Vitaly Brilliant, we definitely need a future goaltender, and we're not going to get that luck. So I think big thing in the free agency is to maybe start building this team up with young players that could play on the team for a little bit. I think that's going to be definitely a thing that we're going to be aiming for with this this next draft that we're going to be going into. Yasha Morrow. We'll keep on the simulation going. We're almost done. The very first official draft with the team. I'm excited to be done almost this first official draft as there's really nobody left. Verling, we'll get him into the team, and that will be practically our last pick for the Detroit Red Wings in the 2020 draft, as Yorkin is the highlight of that draft. Also, Dillon was a great pick. We had some great picks in that draft. Later on, it kind of tailed off, but we got some pretty good damn picks in that first draft with the team. And that's what we got to do. We got to draft smart with this team, right? We got to build this team up from scratch. So it's going to be a lot of work. And there is a lot of free agents to sign. So it looks like we're going to be busy, which means I'm going to have to go grab my laptop because we're going to be signing a lot of no movement clauses and stuff like that, but good thing we have $39 million. We have a lot of money to kind of spend right now, so I will be right back after I grab my laptop. Well, after fucking 10 minutes of trying to get my stupid fucking goddamn computer to work, I finally got things to work. So let's jump right into signing everybody to the team. We got a lot of players that we got to sign. We're going to start off, of course, with the forwards. The big guy, big man, Anthony Mantha, who had a career year last year. What is he going to be demanding? Oh, $9 million fucking dollars. What in the fuck, Mantha? Jesus Christ. So, after 1 year, practically just his entire contract, we're going to be having to give him some sort of a no movement clause, something, which I don't think I won't mind doing with Anthony Mantha, even though, yes, it is $9 million that we're going to have to pay Mantha for the next 8 years. I'm willing to pay it, and it will be a full-blown no movement clause, so no matter what, for the next 8 years, we're going to be having Anthony Mantha be on the Detroit Red Wings. So he's going to be locked up for a long damn time. Next up, Tyler Bertuzzi, another guy that just his last year of his contract will be a some sort of contract. So I would like to bring Tyler Bertuzzi back into the team. He's just a kind of a big energy player. He brings that aggressiveness to the team. He plays good defense. I like the way that he plays, and he only wants a no trade clause for the next little bit. Sorry guys, I'm back. So we're going to give him 3 years, 5.3. Actually, we could give him 4 years. Might as well lock him up. 5.5 for 4 years for Tyler Bertuzzi. So for the next 2 years, we will be giving him a no trade clause, which I'll do. Robbie Fabro, he had a career season last year, and I'm not giving you that amount of fucking money. Are you shitting on me, buddy? You really think I'm going to give you $6.8 million after the 1 year you just produced? Like, I'll give you that amount of money, but I'm not going to give you a fucking shit ton. You have to work for that shit a little bit. 2.3 for Dmitry Timashov. That sounds good to me. Perlini will give you another contract, 2.4. Sounds good to me. Heroes will sign you to a 2-year contract. That sounds good to me. Adam Ernie, got to get you on the team, 1.5. Sure, I'll do that for sure. Chevy, get you on the team. Rasmussen, I wish he stayed up in the AHL. I really wish he did. He was producing so much in the AHL. I don't know why he went down to the dub. It was really weird why he did. Yen will get you back on another contract. Jibanelli Smith, we don't really need you. Turgeon, he was a nice depth AHL player for the team. Elson, Elbing Root. Nothing really. Oh, Braga, we need to sign for our prospect. Oh, excuse me, our prospect down there, and that's really it. That's all we need to. Oh my god, the hiccups. That's all we need to worry about. Syorpkin, we are definitely playing Syorpkin in his first year of the NHL. I know he's going to be playing on a bad team, but I mean, I want to get him grown on this team right from the start, right? I want him playing alongside of a Hornick and a Cholowski. These two guys are perfect defensive partners for Syorpkin, right? He's a perfect offensive guy. Like, he's looking NHL ready, for sure. Like, some of the stats he needs to work on a bit. His skating is, like, NHL worthy. His shooting category is deadly. Offensive awareness looks pretty good. Defensive category needs a little bit of work, but not too much. Like, he's almost ready to be a perfect defenseman for your Detroit Red Wings. So we're gonna get Eriksson and Daly off the team. Denny Dexter, we're stuck with him. I mean, we could buy him out. We can, but I really don't want to worry about those guys anyways. I'm not too worried about it. Everyone else, we are practically set and ready to go. Setkov will get back on the team. Bernier will keep on the team. Howard, we will be releasing him. And that is basically it. We are all ready to jump right into free agency here for the Detroit Red Wings. Got Mantha on the team and also got the other guy on the team as well. So we should be all ready to go to start the next season here pretty soon. So get everybody on the team. Everyone looks like they're signed into the team. Perfect. Just the way we wanted it. We wanted everyone to sign back with the team and still have a decent amount of money. We do. $19 million on the team. And our forward core is not looking too bad. I think we need to pick up another centerman because right now how we look at it is Larkin, Mantha, and Robbie Fabro. So that's our first line there. Bertuzzi. Dmitry Timashov, I don't think is going to be a bad guy on the second line. We also have Philip Zadina. We have a ton of other guys. And I mean, yeah, Zadina can't play centerman. So we definitely need a second line guy. We need a second line guy who brings that veteran presence in the team the same way Fippula does for that third line, which we're definitely going to have to figure out our lineups for sure. I think that's why we're just going to leave it up to the next video before we start up the next season of what we're going to be doing for our depth-wise. We also need a bit of defensemen as well. So we're worried about the scouting and stuff like that once we start up the season, once we get into free agency. It has been a long video. It's almost, I think it's been almost about 20 minutes now the video has been going on for, I think somewhere around there. So let's get it going with the assigning of the scouts. We need brand new scouts. That's without a doubt. We need some good scouts coming to the team. I'm hoping we can get some good scouts. We're just going to fire a couple. We're not going to fire every single scout that we have on the team right now. We're going to keep a pretty good amount of them, but for right now, just fire about 5 of them, and then we'll go and hire a bunch of new good ones, even though there's absolutely dick all. That's fucking perfect. Just what I wanted to see. No good scouts. That's fuck me. Oh, for fuck's sake. Steven Benda, we'll get you on the team. USA scouts we need to worry about as well. So, USA scouts get, oh, well, B-. Hey, we got one good player, I guess. We got one good scout. I guess that adds towards the cause. Then we get a Europe scout. And then one more scout to add, and that's the Scandinavian scout. So at least we got the one like D guy on the team. Everyone else is looking pretty good. Our coaching staff is not looking too bad. Wayne Kessler, I think he's still our William Kessler. I think he's still our perfect coach to stay on the team. We do need a goalie coach for this upcoming season, so we'll go and hire one of those to add to the team, and then we will be all ready to go. Coaching and scouting wise, we'll be all ready to go. So let's take a look at the free agent stage of the things, and then I will leave that up for you guys in the next episode to kind of help build the Detroit Red Wings and stuff like that. So, ooh, big old Alex Pietrangelo is in free agency now. Detroit's known to be a big spending money team. Now, you take a look at that. You sign the guy, and you're going to be fucked future-wise for developing players. So, we're not going to be focusing on Pietrangelo. We're going to be building on the growth of this team and youngster-wise. Now, what we need is a second-line centerman to play alongside of Tyler Bertuzzi and whoever's playing on that right wing. Someone like a Ryan Strome, who's perfect. He's nice and young, good defensively. Doesn't really fit our kind of playing field, but, I mean, didn't have that bad of a season last year. About 50 points last year, playing both for the Rangers and for the Montreal Canadiens. Now maybe we go after like a Joe Thornton or a Mikael Granlund. You guys will be up for that decision, and you guys can help me out with that one. Prospect-wise, there's really no one prospectively, unless you want to go after Duclair or whatever, or Albin Eriksson, which we will definitely be going after. Defensively, now we only really have a couple defensemen. We have Horanek, Chwalski, Syorkin, and Danny Dykstra. That's all we have. So some nice young guys that we could pick up for the team that has some short costs, good defensively. Somebody that would be perfect for the team you guys asked me to take a look at. We will definitely maybe pick up for the team. So there's all the guys that with all the kind of scheme fits for you guys that you guys can take a look at to see who fits on the Detroit Red Wings the best. Goaltending wise, I feel like we're going to go after somebody young, like a Linus Ullmark, who was offered to us. I think we definitely go after a starter goaltender like that, somebody young, somebody that we could have on the team for a couple of years during our rebuilding time, and hopefully he can help us kind of make this team from a rebuilding team into a big championship team. So hopefully he can help us do that, so we might pick him up, or if you guys see anybody else, that would be some nice pickups for the Detroit Red Wings. You guys put that in the comment section below. But for right now, guys, I'm going to sign off. And thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios, amigos.